All right, welcome back on this Marymount Saints Day of Giving. I'm joined by Eva Gravely, who's a member of the Speak Up Club. Now, I'm going to ask you about that later, but firstly, what brought you to Marymount University?
Well, that's a great question. I initially came to Marymount because I wanted to be a nursing major, and I know Marymount has a really great nursing program. And I took a few tours. I was definitely sold by it, and so I decided to make the move and come up here. It's just 2 hours from Richmond, so I've loved it.
And
It's
what
been
year
good.
are you in?
I'm a senior.
Okay, that's fun. So, about the Speak Up Club,
Mhm.
do you want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. So I actually started my Speak Up Club back in high school. I went to St. Catherine's School in Richmond, Virginia. And Speak Up Club is a mental health club, and we're trying to promote mental wellness so that mental illness isn't as prevalent. And Speak Up Club is actually a kind of offshoot of the foundation, the Cameron Gallagher Foundation. So Cameron Gallagher was a girl who lived in Richmond, Virginia, and she dealt with depression. But she was on the mend. She was getting better, and so to kind of say hey, mom and dad, I'm doing better. I know I want to do a big accomplishment to kind of say that she's getting better. She ran a half marathon with her best friend. Unfortunately, at the end of the half marathon, she passed away due to undiagnosed heart conditions. So when her parents were packing up her room, they actually found the plans that their daughter Cameron had laid out for the program Speak Up. So they said, "Oh my gosh, we have to do this. This was Cameron's dying wish." So that's kind of how Speak Up started. And there's Speak Ups all around the country, all around the world: Australia, California, Italy. And so now we have our very first one here at Marymount University.
Yeah, that's great. Do you guys do any sort of fundraising?
Yeah, we actually did a good amount of fundraising for our latest event, the Out of the Darkness walk, which was hosted in DC, and we raised over $900. So that was amazing from parents, students, teachers. So we really appreciate that.
How did the recent pandemic affect mental health and the club in general?
Good question. I mean, I think mental health was a big kind of catalyst for why we started the club. I'd always wanted to start a Speak Up club at Marymount, but I didn't really know how to go about it. So I remember telling my best friend Jan Lynn at the time that I wanted to start this, and this was right in the middle of COVID. Speak Up Marymount was born January 2020. So I definitely saw a need for it, and I think we've gotten more and more people coming to Speak Up because of COVID. So it's a little bit of a silver lining, but obviously we don't want people to suffer with mental illness, but it's nice that there's a good community who can support them.
Yeah. If people are interested in joining, where would they go to do that?
Yeah, so you can go to our Engage page and request to be a member there. You can also come to our events. We just had our November event, Boba, and talking about mental health, and we're going to do a December general body meeting, probably with some hot cocoa, talking more about mental health. So yeah, just check us out. You can go on our Instagram or we don't have Snapchat, but we do have an Engage page, so check us out there.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.